Hey, hey, it's John Hope Bryant, and this is Money and Wealth. And the theme of this week's episode is hot. No, that's not the theme. I'm talking about the topic is hot. You guys going to be talking about this one for a long time, and nobody wants to talk about it. It's money and dating and marriage. All right, let's get at this. Um, the first thing I want to deal with is in the trending topic of the week is this brother, really decent brother. It appears he was all over social media, still is actually. Brother went to with his wife for dinner for one of his wife's girlfriends, and he knew, like I know I know most of Shatra's good friends. So if I'm gonna go to a surprise party or whatever, I might be the one, if Shatra's busy, to invite the rest of her crew. All right. So in this example, Shatra's my wife, by the way, Shatra Bryant. So in this example, this brother, I don't know the backstory, but it appears his wife's girlfriend was having a birthday. He agreed to sponsor the birthday girl and his wife. Makes perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense to you so far, right? Okay. Somehow the brother ends up inviting the girlfriends of the birthday girl to a birthday dinner. So far, so good, right? Now you know what's coming next. This is us I'm talking about now. I'm not picking on us, but I'm talking about high profile, flossy, you know, you know where I'm going. Now this is with anybody, this is anybody flossy, any race. But anybody who I know who's a sister or brother, you know where I'm about to go. Young, flossy, and I guess a little entitled. And uh dinner's nice. It's over, and the bill comes at $700. Looks like it's about seven ladies, 7 people at the table. And my man says, "Can you bring me a check from me and the birthday girl and my wife?" And then, of course, split the rest of the check up, separate checks. Makes perfect sense to me. The girls go cray cray on this brother. They go absolutely nuts. What are you talking about? And somebody's filming this, I guess, because they're just filming the birthday dinner and they get all this drama on tape. I'm gonna try to insert the actual video and audio on the podcast and video so you can see this audio and video depending on how you're consuming this, so you can see what happened and hear what happened. But the short version is the girls go nuts on this brother and start lecturing him. What are you talking? Including the birthday girl, by the way. She'd be off my Christmas list for the next time around. We'd have to have separate. Me and my mate would have to have separate conversations about about homegirl. But so the homegirl starts lecturing the man about how he has a responsibility. Oh, this is ghetto, she says. Why are you not paying for everybody else? Now, I might take a little bit of abuse from the birthday girl, given that it's her birthday and somebody, I guess, should be paying, but other than her. But when the guests start talking about you're the only man at the table, what does that mean? Right? You know. So in some cases, I'm my own woman, and you don't. A man is not a plan or whatever the thing is. In some cases is respect me and so on and so forth. And so on and so on. And by the way, I'm a brother that opens doors, and my mother raised me that way, and I just offer to pay for the bill if I'm in the presence of ladies, generally speaking, anyway. But that doesn't mean that somebody should not offer to cover their own expense. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your partner. I'm not your mate. I'm not your financial sponsor. I'm not responsible for you, right? You're responsible for you, and you're responsible for your eats, for your meals. And yes, maybe I invited you to come to a birthday dinner, but you have dominion and agency over your own life. And just like you paid for the valet and the gas when you came to that dinner, and all the phone calls on the way to that dinner, and the phone you're using at that dinner, I don't see why you should assume that you're not paying for the dinner itself, unless I volunteer to sponsor it, which is graciousness out of my own heart. But how dare you assume, presume, uh, and you know that old phrase: when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Hello, uh, but I don't know how you presume or assume anything in this situation. Uh, Yet alone what responsibilities so called I have in this situation, or in this case, I'm sorry, I'm getting all hot now because as somebody who's got some means, I'm always finding that people expect I'm gonna pay for whatever it is, going on. So maybe I'm getting a little PTSD here. But the brother here was just, and he never lost his cool. As you'll see, he's very, very smooth. He's very respectful, even though he's being disrespected. And he holds his ground. This lady's like, "You're the only man at the table. No, you need to pay for this. You invited us." Yeah, he invited you, but he didn't say, "I'm hosting, I'm sponsoring." It'd be a different thing if he says, "I'm hosting you," and then he reneged on that, and that's not what happened. They just uh, assumed and presumed. So that's their bad, right? Now I do want your opinion on this. Weigh in, but I'm telling you, that's just being raised proper, right? Nobody's in charge. Nobody's responsible for your bills just because you're pretty and because you're a woman and I guess you think you're cute and all that kind of stuff. And that doesn't mean that the guy is just respond. And this guy, he says, "Look, I'm taking care of my wife. That's my responsibility, and I'm even offering to take care of the birthday girl." So, the rest of you, I thought I just told you what was going on, right? And the rest is, this is your bill's on you. Now, I guess he might have also said, if you had been nice to me, maybe I would have paid your bill, but I'm not paying this with you copping not only an attitude but a tude. All right, let me know what you think about this. It to me, this is just absolutely cray cray. This is just common sense, like and good manners, just good home training. That's what I'm talking about. It's good home training to say that I take care of myself, I cover my own bill, and if you cover it, God bless you and thank you. But don't come to me with a sense of entitlement. Have a spirit of appreciation, not a spirit of expectation. You have a spirit of appreciation. I'm with you all day and all night. You're kind, you're gracious, I'll lean in and say, you say, "Hey, I'm covering my piece," or hey Joe, whatever. Here's my credit card. I might then say, "No, no, don't worry about that, Suzanne, or whatever your name is. I got you." Just because you may have, but the rest of y'all, I can't say what I'm thinking. The rest of y'all that not offering your card, you definitely paying for yours. All right. Anyway, watch that, listen to that. Let me know what you think.